Any news from the F4 rover? Or are we still chilling like we've been for the past few days?
Good day, Sir Rover. I am Damien, an attendant in service to the F4's palace. By direct command, I have come to deliver you Her Excellency's personal. It concerns a matter of utmost importance.
Me and my big mouth. Hey, what does it say? Scooch up a bit.
It says Augusta is taking care of everything on her end. She's ready to meet us at the F4's palace as agreed. It's most likely something to do with the hunt. We shouldn't keep the F4 waiting. Time to go, Abby.
Oh, you mean now? Well, I'll think I'll sit this one out and leave off Jaff for as long as you like. Just...
The F4's palace is just ahead. Looks like Augusta's already taken care of everything. Let's do this.
Impressive! I expected a challenge, but your performance far exceeds what I had imagined. Just as I thought, watching from the Colosseum's balcony is no way to understand a warrior's true spirit. Only by crossing blades can I feel the will to fight pulsing through your veins. Come, step closer. Laureate of Raguna, champion of Septimont, favored gladiator of Arsinosa. By the honor of these titles, it is only I, Augusta, Ephor of Septimont, offer you my highest Simple and efficient. No need for pleasantries. I have no doubt that you and I will have plenty of opportunities to get acquainted. On my behalf, and that of the Ephor's Palace, I extend my deepest apologies for failing to keep our appointment. I hope this delay hasn't dampened your enthusiasm for the hunt. Tolerant and strong, just as I've heard. Virtue. Well then, seeing that your interest still holds, shall we discuss it? The hunt. In Septimon's long fight for survival, it holds profound significance. It is both honor and duty. For 100 years, countless gladiators have taken up the hunt and met their end in glory. It is no exaggeration to say that the blood of gladiators still burns in every inch of the Crimson Sanguis plateaus. Our ancestors built the defenses that line those grounds. To this day, they stand as the front. You've surely noticed the lingering blight cloud that hovers over the Sanguis plateaus. Since the first Dark Tide outbreak in Rinasita, that place has become a breeding ground for its horrors. As you've no doubt realized, our prey are tacit discords, born from the Dark Tide. Only those who desecrate Septimont fall beneath the gladiators' blades. The high tide is upon us, and it will be a storm like no other. My hunting party requires unstoppable warriors. Sacrifices are inevitable, but I believe you will be a banner that stands unbroken, Rover. I share your sentiment. Septimont takes pride in its many remarkable gladiators. But you are exceptional. A grand hunt awaits us. And my warriors and I of course. I'd like to know your thoughts on the matter. A straightforward answer. I like it. As for this goal of yours... Ah, yes. The journeying paradise. As for the Sentinel's relic, go to the Earthrend Wedge. It's where the Sentinel Imperator first descended upon the Sanguis Plateaus, and is the epicenter of every hunt to this day. However, due to its significance, not even Septimon's highest officials are permitted near it. But if that is what you wish, say no more. I will make it happen. The trust I place in you stems from your recognition of my character. I admire your honesty, and I will honor it to the fullest. Only those bound by trust can go the distance together. I look forward to the hunt ahead. It honors me to journey by your side. Patience, my friend, is the first step to becoming a hunter. When the storm rages in the skies southeast of Septimont, I will await you at Tempest Cliffs. While the moon side where my blade leads. Triumph. While the moon cycles, I remain the anchor.
Gotcha, didn't I?
I should try
Nice.
Another day?
where my blade.
Ugh, I can't eat another bite. That's another full stomach for Abby. Huh? Hey, Rover? Look, over there.
That's a storm. Which means it's about time to meet up with Augusta. Tempest Cliffs. I remember that's where she told us to go.
Well, you better hurry. Same as always. Call me when you need me, and I'll be out in a flash.
This should be the right way.
If you're heading for Tempest Cliffs, head east. This path will take you straight to the Courtyard of Glory. Or perhaps, would you care to travel with me? After all, we share the same destination. Your reputation precedes you, Honorable Rover. I am Gladiator Avidius, at your service. Gladiating and hunting are the very pillars upon which the glory of Septimon stands. I believe no gladiator would refuse such an honor if invited. I, of course, am no exception. Please, if you'll follow me, honored guest from afar.
Augusta spoke of the great surge we're about to face.
The Ephor speaks the truth. And this year's high tide has come later than usual, which bodes ill. It's a shame even the sharp ears of the Senate could not chisel through the high walls of Tetragon Temple to hear the whispers beyond. Is this an auspice of calamity or a prelude to a new legend? Only time will tell.
Come on, give me a hand.
Did you hear?
More behind.
This one's serious.
Not like that.
One set.
Yeah, almost ready.
The pleasure of escorting you to the Ephor has been fulfilled. For now, my duty ends here. From here, we march onward to the hunting grounds, where the dark tide's creations may await us. When the time comes, it will be a true pleasure to see your skills in action. Happy hunting.
Cut! Come, join us, Rover. The horns signal our departure. Precisely. These cliffs mark the opening of our campaign. Take courage, my friends. The path to glory will reveal itself under the feet of the brave.
The knight's challenge has arrived.
That is a Chorosaurus, an abomination of the dark tide. Do exercise caution.
Well, in Now is not the moment. Let it flee. The path it takes leads deeper into the trap we laid.
That sound.
It's from Hornet. An echo. It's signaling we retire for the day, that's all. Augusta, time to bring your party back to the Hunter's Den.
Of course, Priestess. Your arrow couldn't have come at a better time.
Seeing that Rover is here, I'll take that as a compliment.
The Hunter's Den. Busiest gladiator encampment across the Sanguis Plateaus. Nearly every hunter passes through here on their way to the hunting grounds. We will rest here before setting off for the next hunt.
I must admit, this place is rather magnificent. I suppose my predecessors forsook the peace they ought to have enjoyed, just to share this hard-earned land with these hunters. Such magnificence is rightly owed to the temple.
The priestess's words are not without merit. I am well aware that I stand under blessings and will forever remember the sacrifices of the temple. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
Though we've already met, I suppose a proper introduction is in order. I am Yuno, priestess of the Tetragon Temple. Well, aren't you caught up on things? What you say is true, though I've long since grown tired of such affairs. Come now, Rover. Surely you can find me something more interesting to occupy my time. For instance, the hunt. Quite frankly, when it comes to dealing with the Dark Tide, none of these gladiators... Ha! Look at those looks. I've seen them all before. What can I say? When you're as dazzling as I am, jealousy tends to follow. I'll be making my way back, Augusta, lest my shine further sting the eyes of certain people. If you find yourself with free time later, consider visiting me at Tetragon Temple. Not every Outlander is granted access to its sacred halls. Make the most of it.
It's rare to see Yuno hold back like that. You must be someone different to her. Perhaps. We do share some common traits. Don't let her unruly side fool you. She is as dependable as they come. A Chorosaurus. Avidius was correct. It is a tacit discord born from the Dark Tide. What he didn't have the chance to tell you is that it is the deadliest Chorosaurus of them all. We call it Tyrannos. A vanguard of the Dark Tide that rides its surge to reach our lands. The Threnodians' attempt to plague Septimont never came to fruition. But do not mistake that for victory. Our enemy will not bow so easily. The Dark Tide, immortal and indestructible, carries out the will of its creator, the Threnodian Leviathan. Only the Earthrend Wedge, that bears Sentinel Imperator's power, can sever the link between the Dark Tide and the Threnodian, burying the calamity deep beneath the Sanguis plateaus. The hunt is how we disrupt the Dark Tide's frequencies, by capturing and eliminating its creatures. However, the Earthrend Wedge's energy range is limited. Our mission is to deliver a true death to our prey.
Meaning we need to hunt and kill the beast near the Earthrender. Is that how we stop the Dark Tide from spreading?
Yes, and it must be done within Maroonwood. This confrontation with Tyrannos was expected, but it's not a fight anyone is eager to face. That beast is well aware of our plan. It's no mere prey. In many ways, it's a cunning hunter itself. Now, we wait. We wait for it to enter Maroonwood. The real hunt begins when the beast's hunger drives it to the wilds.
Your Excellency, the Senators request your presence in the main tent. It's to discuss plans for the hunting operation.
Looks like I'll be occupied for a while. Relax. Take a walk around camp. The hornet's blare will sound our next departure. It's a sound that can be heard across the canyons. You won't miss it.
The high tide of unprecedented scale. The high tide of unprecedented... Could this be the one in the
The high tide is... Just keep your blade sharp. Whatever comes, we cut it down. Don't overthink.
The high tide of unprecedented scale. The high tide of unprecedented scale.
Today's story is the great battle between a righteous knight and the wicked Threnodian.
The high tide of unprecedented scale.
And the victor is...
Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate? Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
A power struggle. Nothing new. But going up against Augusta is a steep hill to climb.
Without a strong forte, Augusta's strength was always going to have limits. She lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecies. Hard to compare her with a hero of heroes of the past.
I wouldn't put it like that. Knowing how Augusta operates, Avidius would even have risen to prominence if she hadn't allowed it. That kind of grace is the mark of a real ruler.
Yuno mentioned visiting her at Tetragon Temple. Got a bit of free time, might as well pay her a visit. I didn't think I'd find something this grand way out here in the hunting grounds. No sign of Yuno, though. Are those murals on the wall?
Good day to you, Sir Rover. It seems you too have taken an interest in the temple's murals. They are the works of past priestesses. They depict prophecies glimpsed in the sacred flames. Ones already fulfilled, and ones yet to come. In any case, all these murals point to two prophecies of importance. The first is a Ragunesi prophecy condemning Septimonte's lack of faith in the Sentinel. Hear this, O faithless ones of Septimont. The divinity of the high heavens has grown enraged. Should your monarch once more stand in contempt of their will, annihilation shall be your fate. The second is a continuation of the Ragunesi prophecy, delivered by Septimon's priestesses. Only the hero of heroes of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempests still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. You seem drawn to that particular mural. It tells of a calamity yet to come. And, as always, the hero of heroes, who shall rise among us to turn the tide of fate. Yet the identity of this hero remains a mystery. Coincidentally, much like the absent part of this mural, the prophecy of our victory over the coming disaster remains untold. Whether the priestesses can't foresee the fate that awaits, or whether the true prophecy is meant to remain hidden, is indeed a question worth pondering.
Our would-be hero of heroes, lost in daydreams again. What is it this time? Staring at an empty wall, hoping one day it will bear your name?
I happened to wander by, passing the time as one does. No need to trouble yourself with someone as inconsequential as I, priestess.
Inconsequential? Come now. Everyone knows you're the Senate's golden child. Those old loons wouldn't spare me a glance, but they hang on your every word. Have you been waiting long? Oh, I can't believe he got to you first.
Isn't paying respects to the heroes fairly commonplace? Surely we needn't allow rivalry to come between us, priestess.
I'm not blind to your tricks, Avidius. Do you really think Rover would take sides? With you? Let me guess. Eliminating Tyrannos and the Dark Tide before anyone else would be the perfect act to prove you're the prophesied hero of heroes. 4 expeditions to Main's Deep, plus a Homeleaf medal, and now you think you can usurp Augustus' place? Don't make me laugh. Oh, read the room, will you?
Please. I don't deny that I am ambitious and aspire to better my station, but I value my duty to defend Septimont's glory just as equally. Should I become the next hero, Septimont would be spared when the next calamity arrives. Is this not what the Tetragon Temple has prophesied?
Why, you...
She possesses many qualities worthy of a hero, but she lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecy. As a resonator, Augusta offers nothing special. Yet throughout Septimont's history, every hero of heroes was born with extraordinary gifts. She may have the strength to wield a sword, but I doubt her ability to endure pain and the slow, wearisome passage of time like other resonators. It's a pity that in a city built on prophecy, Augusta is a disruptor of the rules. I assure you, Priestess, I will not act from the shadows. If Augusta seeks a fair challenge, I shall honor her with the respect she deserves. Priestess? Rover, I beg your leave. Perhaps we will bear witness to the birth of a new hero in the hunt to come.
Well, there you have it. That's the gist of it. Finally, some time together, and now it's all ruined.
I don't understand. Given Augusta's prestige, the Senate has no real advantage in seizing power. What's their angle?
It all started when Augusta shook things up the moment she became Ephor, especially in rooting out corruption within the gladiators' Aegon while ignoring the senators in the process. Naturally, it ruffled some feathers. Some even accused her of undermining the spirit of gladiating. In reality, they're just upset their piggy banks got smashed. More importantly, this is exactly the kind of chaos Augusta wanted. That idiot. She even went so far as to say, the citizens of Septimont only need to be loyal to Septimont, not her, Augusta. And then, like it's nothing, she tells me that the Ephor position only matters when a strong gladiator wants it. She's even more stubborn than I am. Now, why would I be worried about that? I'm sure you've seen her sword. The inlaid blades are trophies of every gladiator she's defeated. Even ones with decent resonance powers like Avidius, she eats for breakfast. Though Avidius makes me rather uncomfortable. It's got nothing to do with his stance, it's more of a hunch. Something about him feels unnatural. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. It's the Griffrex. It appears our prey has finally come out for some fresh air. We'll meet again later. But next time, I'd like your undivided attention. No distractions,
Is that lady over there looking at me? I better go and greet her.
I overheard a few gladiators guessing who the next hero of heroes might be. I overheard a few gladiators guessing.
Ah. We've been expecting you, roving hero. I see... A void. An unknowable fate. Worry not, my child. A void is by no means nothingness. Follow its guidance, and let it lead. It will open the path to boundless possibility, guiding us through the fog to shores untouched by any before us.
Perfect timing. I'll stretch my legs a bit. Huh. I wonder what Grandmother Lilibet and Rover are talking about. Never mind. It can wait. Let's get eyes on this beast, Aquila. Spirits of the hallowed land, answer my call. May the eternal sacred flames grant us boundless sight.
I'd better find Augusta.
Time for a little nap.
Over there. Behind that cliff is the Earthrend Wedge, a relic of Sentinel Imperator as ancient as these lands. The destination of your journey, my promise to you, our shared goal. An anchor stone, made from tacitite formed around the Earthrender. It contains a fraction of the Earthrender's power. It offers no defense capabilities, but it can at least serve as a temporary measure to hold off the dark tide, or its creations. We need to deploy 3 of these in predetermined locations across Marinwood to generate a force field. This will drive the Chorosaurus to the Asphodel Barrens in the lower levels. The field blooming with asphodels is where the hunting party can safely reach the lower levels. Judging from the height, it's close to the Earthrender's base. In that field of glory, we will grant Tyrannos the death it deserves. Tyrannos' calling card is the vanguard of the dark tide. Our prey isn't exactly known for playing by the rules. Marinwood lies on the other side of these cliffs. That beast has reasoned we're likely to take to the skies on Griffrexes, and has laid an ambush, waiting to drag us down into the abyss. A Chorosaurus that knows how to set a trap, waiting for its hunters to walk right into it. Quite an interesting opponent. Gladiators, march with me to the hunting grounds. Let the sacred flames ignite your resolve. The enemies of Septimon shall bear witness to our might! Let us be on our way.
Power, but still one that commands attention. 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 The blade most worn is often the sharpest. feigns power, but still one that commands attention. Feigns power, but still one that commands attention. The blade most worn is often the sharpest. 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 Power. But still, one that commands attention. The blade most worn is often the sharpest.
Something's not right. Be on your guard, everyone! Stay behind me. Well played.
The ground is collapsing! Watch out!
Cannot.
Over there! Getting excited, are we, Myrano?
Watch out for those molten rocks. Use the pillars for cover. Move!
Cunning bastard.
Everyone, under the...
Almost revolting.
Victory is still far from reach, but not in the clear cut.
Rocks above!
Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Time for a little nap. It's just a dream.
This path will take us to the...
Tacit discords.
Just in time. My swords have enough of waiting.
Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Oh, smells so good. Today's story is the great battle between a righteous knight and the wicked Threnodian. And the victor is Gardathea the Knight. Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Time for a little nap. Such is their blessing. The night's challenge has arrived.
Such carnage.
These tricks do not surprise me. Avidius, take a response team and get that anchor obelisk functioning. Rover and I will provide cover.
As you command, Your Excellency.
My valor never fails!
Release's team should be almost done, Augusta. I'll head over to join.
Your aid couldn't have come at a better time. We were just about to insert the anchor stone into the obelisk.
Excellent work, all.
Filthy, spiteful shadows. Red shadow.
Inside these hunting grounds, the hunter can become the hunted at a moment's notice. Think that beast is running away? Just a trick to throw us off. Let Augusta humor its little performance. Beasts who think they've won are always the first to die. Let her handle the Chorosaurus for now. We have more important matters to take care of. Oh, surprised to see me? I've already shared my interest with you. It wouldn't kill you to remember a few things I've said, would it? But fine. Since it's you, I suppose I can let you in on the secret. The Chorosaurus is just an appetizer. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Today's story is the great battle between a righteous knight and the wicked Threnodian.
The next anchor obelisk is on the other side of the plateau. Ah, impeccable timing, my dear priestess.
Wing Rays are here too, huh?
Does that surprise you? Augusta and I prepared it all well in advance. Ride the winds and let's soar over these cliffs together. We've lost sight of Augusta and the Chorosaurus. Let me see your terminal, Rover. This is it. The second obelisk.
Mind the Tacitus.
I'd be more worried about yourself if you hear it. Try not to slow it down.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds! Annihilation!
Such a goodness.
Watch out! How did it manage to get here? There's an opening in the floor. That's our way out.
I'll keep it busy. Now is your chance. Go!
Its challenge has arrived.
Make no mistake! Your fight is with me!
Augusta!
My apologies for the delay. Be warned, the Chorosaurus could return at any moment. We should leave.
Here it comes!
These formations seem solid enough for a quick pause.
Tyrannos will not rest.
Up there to the left. That stone seems loose. Pull it down, Rover.
Cannot be silent. In control. Very bandit.
Leave it to me.
Splendid! Let's keep up the momentum. You again.
It just left.
Should be the anchor obelisk doing its job. Or perhaps
The direction it's headed. Is it planning to destroy the final anchor obelisk?
this fog hinders our vision. We could be walking into a trap.
Makes for a fun challenge. Don't you agree? Stay vigilant. It's time.
The obelisk is right over there. Good. You did well not to disappoint. Augusta, Tyrannos is heading for the Asphodel Barrens.
The net has been cast. It's time to reel in the prize.
I can fly too.
A field of corpses. Horrifying, isn't it? This is Tyrannos' birthplace. A kingdom of brutality, and the beast is proud of it. Every hunt before this, it was here that we met our final battles. The gladiators went to great lengths to drive the Dark Tide's creatures into the Asphodel Barrens. Likewise, their prey were just as eager to bait their hunters here. This is destined to be an evenly matched game of life and death. Hunter or prey. Only the one still standing gets to decide.
Avidius, descendant of the hero of heroes Attilius, decorated for the 4 crossings of Main's Deep. I see the desire in you, your desire for power. Yet if you wish to be my opponent, then this level of resolve is far from enough. Step forward. Stand next to me and pursue your desires without hesitation. Let your ambitions burn even hotter.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Finally, some fun for a change. Come, you need only to stay at my side, Rover. Rest. This is a matter between Augusta and Avidius. We shall not intervene for the time being.
The knight's challenge has arrived.
ready. Stand tall for the eternal sun. It ends now. In control. Everything is in place. It will take the bait.
That's our cue. We're going after it. All this effort we've put into setting this trap. This gift of ours, it better take it. Nice and obediently.
Over there. Stay behind me. Stay behind me.
You know. You know!
What was that about? And that black fog? It was a... Ooh. Oh.
How are you holding up?
Augusta. Augusta. Now you've seen it. His tiny little echo, silencing the dark tide with such ease. Resonance power, such might, such perfection. Confined to this frail human form, you will achieve nothing. You nearly lost everything, as you once did. Augusta, do not resist the gift of divinity. Follow our guide to your home.
Augusta. Augusta. If, and I say, if, would you continue to fight?
A ruler assumes their place. It isn't safe here. I'll lead a team and escort everyone to a temporary camp not far from here. But before that, I must ensure no one is left behind. You go ahead, Rover. I am entrusting Yuno to your care.
How are you feeling? Do you want to rest a bit?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not as fragile as you think. This road is nothing I can't handle. You can set me down here. Come on. Don't give me that concerned look of yours. There's nothing to worry about. Wait. You have questions. Don't pretend you don't. Well, spit it out. It's only a minor injury. I can manage. So you've managed to glimpse that far? Or is there more? Just how many more surprises do you have for me? Grandmother Lilibet, the head priestess you met at the temple, once spoke of the unknowable voids that... I've yet to fully interpret what she meant by that, but one... They were, as I once perceived through the sacred flames, the fate of Septimont. Just as you saw, the dark tide will bring destruction to Septimont and the death of Augusta. I don't know whether Raguna's predictions are actually true, but fate has given me no response but sorrow. Though I would deny it to the end, as it is now, I cannot ignore it any longer. The Dark Tide is a force to be reckoned with. Its terror lies not in the illusions it shows or the lies it spins. Rather, it uncovers the parts of us we hide the most carefully, the parts of ourselves we least wish to face. Never. My prophecies are never wrong. How I loathe this feeling. This helplessness. To know everything, to see everything, and yet be powerless to change a thing. Since we've come this far, might as well share a secret with you. The you see before you can no longer see the threads of fate. I gave up my ability to peer into fate in exchange for the Resonant's power to resist the Dark Tide. Why? Because I refused to be fate's obedient puppet, bowing to its whims and letting it dictate my every step. But in the end, despite all the sacrifice, we still couldn't escape its grasp. The dark figure we faced in Asphodel Barrens was, in fact, an embodiment of the Dark Tide. We call it the False Sovereign. Unlike other Dark Tide creations, it can devour and reshape the scattered powers of its maker. I'm unclear how things will unfold, but I'm certain it's the source of evil that will bring about the fall of Septimont, just as the prophecy foretold. Before this hunt, Augusta and I investigated such Dark Tide irregularities at the Sanctuary. We then formed a plan to take advantage of the Sovereign's nature. Using the correspondence, maybe this way we can rewrite Septimont's tragedy before it even begins. But as you can see, we failed. I do not know. Fate doesn't lie. But knowing Augusta, I'm sure that fool would fight till the bitter end. There is one thing I'm not certain about. For reasons I can't what is it exactly? A side effect of my resonance power. The Dark Tide doesn't exactly show up in a stable form. My powers manifest its creations in exchange for a teensy piece of my existence. That's the price to pay, I suppose. I admit it sounds a bit complicated. A fair point. Once I've recovered my strength, sorting out these questions will be as simple as a flick of a finger. Oh, by the way, take this. A Lunarum bracelet containing a small portion of my resonance power. It was passed down to me by my predecessor when I became a priestess. It's quite dear to me, you know, so be sure to take extra good care of it. And don't expect there'll be a spare if you lose it. Rely on it in my absence. Who knows? It may even help fill in for me and help you and Augusta in my place. Now, why would you say that? I'll only be taking a short nap. Don't you or Augusta even dare think about leaving me behind, is that clear?
I should see how things are with Augusta now.
The situation we're currently facing is more dire than any I've come across. For the sake of Septimont, my 4 expeditions to Main's Deep.
Messages have been sent to the encampment and all sectors of the main island, and defenses are currently being deployed per your instructions, Your Excellency.
Good. Ensure timely reports on any new developments.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I've made arrangements for the war effort. Strategically, we must always brace ourselves for the worst. Communications with the Black Shores are also underway. The Ephor's Palace has previously established a connection with a consultant in the Rinascita region. We've reached an agreement granting the Black Shores permission to access Septimont's resonance nexus. They'll be able to monitor and collect data on the Dark Tide during the hunt. In return, should any complications arise, the Black Shores are to fulfill their side of the agreement and provide us with the necessary technical support.
A consultant active in Rinascita?
That's right. Her name is Buling. An interesting young lady. Left quite an impression on me.
Huh. So it is her. Why don't you let me handle contacting the Black Shores, Augusta? We talk from time to time. It'll help make things smoother for us.
Of course. I'll leave it to you then. You mean...
Let me tell you. The latest data we got from the Resonance Nexus isn't so pretty. Something's really off with the Dark Tide in that Sanguis place. I don't remember it being this crazy before. Normally, the Dark Tide getting all freaky during high tide is whatever, right? But now, I don't know what happened, 'cause it's turning into a person. So listen up. I'll give you Tethys' rundown. That humanoid thing, that Sovereign, is gobbling up frequencies like a maniac. It's eating anything with energy, Dark Tide stuff, tacit discords, echoes, you name it. Might even be saving other things for dessert. Basically, the Sovereign isn't gonna attack Septimont or Raguna anytime soon. It's too busy getting fat first. Once it's stuffed full of energy, it'll try and smash the Earthwind Wedge in one go. With the Earthrender gone, poof, all the Dark Tide under the hunting grounds will explode like a pimple. When that happens, it's game over for Rinascita. Even if you have 3 heads and 6 arms, it will be bye-bye. through the clutter, I see what you're doing. This Corosaurus is just the bait to hook the big fish, isn't it? Your real plan is to stop the Sovereign before it fully forms. Nip it in the bud. Am I right, boss?
You are right on the mark.
Heaven and earth are in harmony. That's my reading, so your plan shouldn't have fallen apart like that. But then again, smooth sailing isn't always a good thing either. Too much harmony invites trouble. Tethys did pick up a strange frequency midway through the hunt. Everything was fine until that frequency came out of nowhere, and then suddenly the Sovereign took form way ahead of schedule. Talk about flipping the table. Well, let me get another reading. Oh, the cheese all messed up. It's kind of hard to see. It's like someone clouded the heavenly signs on purpose.
One way or another, we must find the Sovereign and stop it before it absorbs any more frequencies.
That's right. Supernatural powers or not, the Sovereign can't escape good old Tethys. Let me see. Yup. It's wandering in an area with a whole lot of other frequencies. Looks like it's east of the Sanguis Plateaus. Yeah, that place has lots of dark energy.
Murmur's Town. Understood. I will stop it in its tracks.
Your Excellency. With your permission, I wish to accompany you to Murmur's Town. I know this request may seem bold, and I'm aware of the dangers. Gladiators! I do not claim the right to ask this of you.
Well said, young
You've got a point.
Gladiators of Septimon, your Excellency.
Very well.
Yeah.
You have sworn your allegiance to Septimont with your If you wish to fight together, then so be it. I will afford your fervor its due respect. Come, take up your blades. For Septimont! For the name of heroes eternal!
The wise choice, Augusta. It is time. Return to where you belong. Far beyond the last known.
Murmur's Town sits atop the wastelands, below the hunting grounds. It has since become a forbidden territory, after the Dark Tide's corruption 60 years ago. Follow me. The Wingray can give us a lift. Avidius, ready the anchor stones. We must set up a defense line around Murmur's Town.
It shall be done, Your Excellency.
I can fly too.
The wastelands. I never imagined that after 4 years I would return to this place under such circumstances.
How did this place get like this?
This is where the Dark Tide started 16 years ago. The fact that this empty shell still stands is a miracle in itself.
Does this mean if we fail to stop the dark tide, Septimont too will...
Oh, no.
What?
That's terrible.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's horrible. No.
Oh, I can't believe it.
What shall we do?
Warriors, do not let fear stand in our way. The untarnished glory of Septimont stands behind us. The devastation that befell Murmur's town 16 years ago will never be repeated. Because now, we are here. The Sovereign won't make things easy for us. Any rash action before we can confirm its location and status would be unwise.
Your command is our duty, Your Excellency. We will deploy anchor stones around Murmurstown, and I'll personally see that the perimeter stays undisturbed.
Yes. This will trap Sovereign inside the town. Good. Proceed as planned, Avidius. Now then. It falls to us to track down the Sovereign's whereabouts, Rover. Time is short, so we'll need to split up. Keep your guard up! Those hollow figures do not be fooled by their stillness. Those are just the shell. And watch for their songs of corruption. They were once our own. Brave gladiators, loyal citizens of Septimont. The dark tide not only twisted their minds, it also raised their corpses, and turned them into mindless puppets. Not even death could set them free. Mark my words. It will pay for this malevolence. You take the upper area, Rover. I'll take the lower one. If you spot any signs of the Sovereign, or run into trouble, let me know right now.
This place is too quiet. No trace of the Sovereign, anyway. Hey, Buling. Can you help me track down the Sovereign?
You got it. Give me a sec to scan things. Sorry, boss. The frequencies around you are all over the place. I can't get a clear reading. This Sovereign's a slippery eel, eating up every little frequency like it's popcorn. Now the Tethys system's got nothing to work with. It's playing hide and seek with us on purpose. What trouble. Hold on. What if you bring me some pure dark tide frequency samples? Maybe Tethys can use it to track down something with a similar frequency, like the Sovereign itself or the original dark tide. Could give you a better lead.
Understood. I'll do what I can. Abby? Abby! Wake up!
What's going on? Ugh, who's it?
Sorry to hear that. But if my clever, brave, stylish, and sweet Abby could help me out, that'd be amazing.
Aw, you're making me blush. Okay. Your best buddy Abby's on the job. Go on.
So, that thing we tangled with before has gone into hiding around here. I need your help to sniff it out.
Yeah, easy peasy. You know I have a good nose for searching.
Find anything?
The whole place smells like a dumpster fire. And that monster, I can't tell where it is exactly. The scent's all muddled. There's something weird over there.
Is that a waystone? I've seen those back in Septimont City. They're like signposts for Outlanders.
All right, let's check it out.
This the one?
Yep.
Its right arm is missing.
I guess. It wouldn't be a waystone if it didn't show the way, right? Hey, something just flew by that way. It's that muddled scent again. Come on, we gotta catch it. Look, it stopped over there.
Under their guidance, we gaze upon the beyond.
Wind guide me. It's gone. Is it hiding among those strange statues?
Wait, are they singing?
They must be the hollow figures Augusta mentioned. And that song. No. Maybe I can split off the Dark Tide's influence.
Under their guidance.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Hopefully this helps.
Nope. That troublemaker's off again.
Hopefully this helps. Slashes.
Now it's hiding inside a tacit discord? Boo!
Don't worry. We'll flush it out. I am the Tempest! You'll face judgment! Let it be my blade. Hopefully this helps. You'll face me!
Game is over.
Time to finish it. Piece of cloth. It looks like something from a gladiator, but why here? Is that the same muddled...
Well, it's got a bit of that smell, but kind of like a brave...
I see. That waystone with the mist...
Why don't we take it to the statue? Maybe...
The one to end the unending tragedy of your people. Is that not your true desire? And yet, you remain but a fragile mortal. Deny it not, take one more step. Grasp it, feel it, embrace it. Awaken this power through your forte. And shed the weakness of your pitiful shell. Come to us. Let divinity crown you in glory and might. Answer our call, and Septimon shall stand eternal. Rising above all, with you as its one true sovereign.
Angel. A power granted rather than earned could never truly be mine.
If this power strips me of my will, how can I be sure where my sword will strike? I reject such a gift.
lead. Location's on your terminal. I'll wait for you there.
Copy. On my way.
The clash of battles long past is proof of my unyielding will. Travelers who have braved the path, press onward. Step into the dark.
This is a Sonoro! Ah, the muddled smell makes sense now.
A gladiator who fought the Dark Tide in Murmurstown to it. Thank you. For sure. Augusta, over here.
Is this a Sonoro?
All right, time for Abby's rundown. So, Rover and I were tracking that shadowy monster, and I followed its scent right to, this Sonoro. Well, kinda. It's not the exact same scent.
Right. The frequencies the Black Shores detected in both Murmurstown and from the Sovereign are to track the Sovereign. We'll need to help by isolating a pure Dark Tide frequency. I wasn't sure where to start, but Abby's been a big help.
Don't mention it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I assume this is your Echo friend, who saved us in the Asphodel Barrens. You have my gratitude.
No biggie.
The level of power it showed is indeed no need for explanations between allies.
Did you hear that? Through me walk the path of glorious ascension. Sounds like a song. Those lyrics are pretty intense, though.
Sonoro, what do you want to show us?
Let's enter it.
Are we still in Murmurstown? No. There are small differences.
This is Murmurstown, only from the past. It was once called Fabianum, the town of gladiators, visited by Fabius, the hero of heroes.
Augusta, look over there. Those lingering frequencies.
Let's follow them.
I didn't see you by the Oak Hollow today. You promised we'd go explore Main's Deep together. But don't tell me you got roped into errands again. Sorry. Otto got hurt, and Uncle Philo shot on help at the shop, so I volunteered. But I lost track of time. All right. But isn't it odd how people always come asking you for help? I don't know. Me neither. Well, I guess it is high tide season. Uncle Philo must be busy at his forge. If only we could find our way to make... If I were strong enough to join the hunt. You're strong to me. Sometimes I wish I don't think I've ever had your gift. Average? I don't believe that for a sec. Your tacit mark's there, right? Hey, why... this is... I'm going to Uncle Philo. This is obviously from his forge burning you. It's not his fault. I asked to borrow some of his old... Grandma Rosa said you need 2 lives to read. Not this again.
Yes, 16 years ago. Right.
There's that floating thing again.
I think it's trying to lead the way for us. We should follow it. It's hovering by those phantoms.
There you are. I was looking everywhere for you. Here, take some of these candies.
Hey, like, if I really had with the rest, the grown-ups keep saying, and my brothers...
In that case, you can take my sword.
But aren't you... You can't reach me?
It's okay. I'll find a way to get more swords.
That little girl. I feel like I've...
We've got no other...
More phantoms of the past.
Oh, look over there! I see it!
You are there! Oh,
it's cutting over. That floating... Something's messing with it, but I can't see...
Another waystone. It led us into the Sonoro.
You're saying we should use it to leave the Sonoro?
Could be.
Can't believe we actually made it out. Or how it really was.
Don't worry.
This should work. All right. Seems like our little flutterbug has finally calmed down.
I wish you were there, Angel. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened. I only ran a few laps with Enric, and guess what? He got so dizzy, he tripped over his own feet and smack! Chipped a tooth! Hold still. I'm trying to get the salve. All right, out with it. What do you do to that thick-skulled Enric? You're hurt pretty bad. Guess that... he was picking on the little ones. I couldn't just stand there and watch. So I told him, learn how to kneel before asking others to. And that's when he snapped. Couldn't beat him, but still threw. By the way, I heard things aren't going to... We ought to return those swords to Uncle Philo, too. Anyway, it's okay. Really? What if the whispers are here? That's... It is. Makes sense. Not just... That sounds... But if that's all it takes...
Augusta.
That's me. I guess there's no denying it now. I thought I might keep my foolishness as a child from you.
So, Murmur's Town.
Yes. It's been a long time. I never imagined I'd see my past like this. About Main's Deep and...
Yeah.
The name Fabianum once stood for glory. As Septimon's front line against the Dark Tide, it held the honor of receiving legends, like Fabius, Attilius, and Valeria. Perhaps that's why Hero of Heroes' tales always lingered here. It was said that if you brought 2 lives, yourself and your sword, you'd be granted entry. And within, you'd hear the unceasing whispers of the legendary heroes. Whispers, they say, capable of awakening resonance ability, as mighty as the hero's own. As for the Oak Hollow, said to lead to Main's Deep, but Fabianum never found its hero of heroes. The whole town held out until the very end, yet no aid ever came from the city of Septimont. Later, I heard from the senior gladiators that on the very morning Fabianum fell, most of the Senate lords were still sound asleep in their warm beds. It wasn't the Dark Tide that doomed my hometown. Forgive me. I let my emotions get the better of me. I see. Then perhaps I should spend more... Anyway, why did the Sonoro reveal all this to us?
Maybe it's helping us find that, pure dark tide frequency? The scent.
Or maybe it meant to show us something more.
A soul who endured the dark... His spirit...
Those phantoms ahead. It looks like they've lost control.
Angel, stay with me. Just...
Huh? It stopped it!
I remember being trapped. If it hadn't been for a brave gladiator stepping in, perhaps we recreate...
But they're just
Again, we'll fight.
All right.
Stay behind me.
Tacit discord. Over there.
Time to work.
Let's return to the Sonora. There's likely something new to see there.
So, this is it.
He's... Thank you. close, Angel. It will be all right. It's over by the alley. Let's go this way. Hang in there. Angel, hold my hand. Augusta. Are you going to... No, I promised I'd get you out of here. No! Why don't you fight me? I'm not... Don't look away! I'm not someone you can ignore. No! Not there! Look at me! I said, look at me! Angel! Angel!
The dark tide answers only to strength, Augusta. My brave yet fragile child. Your strength is far too feeble. Unfit to sate the hunger of the dark tide. You long to become a hero. To reign by might. But tell me.
The dark tide paid me no mind, and the whispers. None of it matters now. Those things belong to the past. I was a reckless child. A hatchling, flailing with a sword I could barely. This is Septimont, a place where ideals bow to as a child. I had no desire now. All but I know well what but they're upset, too afraid to face me.
You and your wounds? They're... Angel...
It's that smell, Rover!
The truth. Are you certain that's what we're looking for?
If anyone can sniff out the truth, it's at the Black Shores will give us an answer.
All right.
It's all done, boss. Tessus ran the data through a couple filters, and I'm sending you...
So,
Yeah, but this one, if I had to describe it, on its own, it's...
Let's go, Rover. I'll tell the others.
Please hurry, every...
Such devotion.
How could it be? No. It must be this wall.
My fellow gladiators.
This is the place.
No traces of the Sovereign. We must force it to show it.
Perhaps this could work.
Faithless one. This drug you refuse shall now become the blade that to spawn the divine gift is to invite.
Augusta! Augusta!
You know, No.
All able units, split.
Boss, what's going on? I got a bad feeling just now and Tessus won't stop pumping out. Uh-huh. Figures. That area you're in has been... And sure enough, you blink, and it's a... That said... The situation's bad, no doubt, but we're... Let's see. Fire under earth. If we can stir up the mess in its gut, even with something small, we might just throw him off balance. And then maybe we can wrest the Earthrend wedge back and readjust it.
Terrible timing. Is that...
The entire frequency range is up.
How vexing. The dark tides, if we feed that monster... Right! The anchor...
You're suggesting we let the Sovereign absorb the ink?
Very sharp. But before we act, first, we need to get the Sovereign to open up and swallow the Anchor Stone like a good boy. That will be on you and Augusta, Rover. Second, the dark tide itself must be stabilized to keep the Sovereign nice and solid. My job...
No! The Sovereign is far stronger than before. And you've only just
I'm not made of glass, Augusta. I am Yuno, the most gifted priestess Septimont has seen in generations. If anyone can hold back the dark tide, it's me. Besides, the sacred flames already showed me my end. In the warmth of spring, surrounded by white... At worst, I'll just need more time to recover. Everything's... Then it's settled. I'll let you prepare. Just give me a signal when you're near the Earth. I won't be able to hold the Sovereign's form for long, so make the most of that. Did you forget anything? Useful, isn't it? Keep it close. No matter where you go, a part of me goes with you. Got it? Since I've given you a tool so practical, I'll ask something in return. Promise me you'll stay by Augusta's side and face whatever destiny sets upon you, together. This isn't a command or a suggestion, it's a person. Only you can do this.
You know.
I think I understand what the unknowable void in your fate really means. It's not nothingness, Rover. All along, it's represented a few... as long as that void exists. So please, support Augusta with everything you have. So trust her in return. No matter what happens, you are not to doubt her in the slightest. That's the spirit. All right, you two. Stop standing around and get moving. The sooner you settle this, the sooner I get...
You know, for someone without an unwritten fate, is it true they can never break... Let's go, Rover.
Wait, Auguste, I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that... If we can't rewrite fate, then we chase it, outpace it. Then when we catch... Don't forget what you once said. A ruler assumes that...
Let's head to the borders of Myrna's town, Rover. The Anchor Stone, Avidius, and the others set there.
Oak Hollow.
Here. Why did you
Buling mentioned even something small could have a great... Come, stand with me to face our... Let this small... Cannot be seen of my triumph! In control. You will heal. Barely left.
Wait, follow. Hopefully this helps.
Never back down. In control.
I am the Tempest!
Never back down.
Annihilation! Hopefully this helps.
This is my Stay behind me.
Go chase your fate, Augusta.
Nothing, just... Do you still remember what the Dark Tide answers own... Now I think of it. I've never told, but ever since the Dark Tide decided, they echoed in every battle, telling me when to dodge, when to strike, until... That's when they returned. Louder. Never... I tried to shut them out, but I thought I was the master of my fate. The old prophecy about Reguna. Now, it is...
Leave it to me. What exactly do you need to do this?
One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes, as I see it.
As long as that void exists, you...
So this is her plan. Using this battle to mark me a hero of heroes to the temple's prop...
Give everything, Rover. I have realized this is the duty I must fulfill. Ha! That's it. Show me the strength. The one to stand beside me on the throne is you. And only.
Hopefully this helps. Winds rise. Judgment strikes! Annihilation! The wicked will face judgment! Keep it together. Hopefully this helps. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds!
You still have a chance, Augusta. The divinity of mass forgets even the gravest blunders. Resist no longer. Do not waver. Step forward and receive the divine gift. With this power, you shall rise.
You proved the prophecy true, unless... I answer me. Who?
How foolish, Augusta. The will of the divine is not to be questioned. Alas. Not.
Rover, you. The unwritten... And I... I must walk my own path as ruler. Go. I give my blood, so that the true hero may rise.
Receive the judgment of the heavens. The sacred crucible shall reshape your soul.
Fool. I already said Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship.
This is your end, Augusta.
But we're not done just yet.
Insolent heretic. If this is what you want, we shall grant you an endless feast of despair.
My sword.
Cato.
Where's my sword?
What haunts you, my teacher?
A hero shouldn't fall to the dark tide. I need my sword to fight back.
Please, take it. Take it and fight for what you believe in.
Pointless empathy.
Let's go. I'll go for the Please. I'm begging you. Your blood. Your flesh.
Left with nothing. Doomed like a speck of dust. The throne of glory will never be claimed by the weak.
A loser. Left with nothing. How wrong you are.
My lady.
People follow
Allow me to join you.
For it never fails to light their way. This is how I rule. I will show you with my own fist!
Honor cannot.
Augusta.
It seems my will were that we had a chance to fight side by side. Come, brother. I've been waiting for this moment.
battle should be. Robert, fight by my side. The blade of victory shall pierce the hollow sovereign's heart. Spirits lost to the dark tide. I hear your cries. Join me in battle! Let that false divinity witness what true heroes are and what it means to wield unshakable power!
May applause greet you, heroes of Septimont. A hard-won battle, wasn't it? Yes. It's all thanks to you, Rover.
In that case, I could say the same. As the prophecy goes, the hero of heroes, wielding
Extraordinary power. That's a but. I do think I've earned that. Besides, the temple never said there could only be one hero of heroes.
What really happened to you in the dark
If you want to hear the full story, I'll tell you. But back inside the dark tide, even trapped in that abyss of despair, those fallen heroes never gave. And you, along with everyone who stood by me. Perhaps the title of A Civilization's Glory is for...
I want to ask you something. Why did you ask me to join the hunt?
Because my warriors and I wanted to... But I will be honest. I'd been preparing for this hunt for a long time. At first... And then... you showed up. You've surely seen the unfinished mural in the temple. The blank wall and the unwritten fate. So I took a gamble. I couldn't explain it back then. Not when I... But in the end, the one who deserves to be a hero. Thank you
for your trust. Now it's time for me to honor my promise. This is the end of our journey. It hasn't been quite... Go.
Discoid. This warmth. I better...
Did you find what you seek? A discoid. The structure's odd. There might be a hidden compartment inside. If this relic will need a different approach. Any ideas?
There's a friend of mine who, well, she knows a lot about Imperator. She might be able to help solve this mystery. More importantly, her powers are unique. The Earthrender's holding back the Dark Tide for now. But those sudden outbreaks and the way it's fixated on you, it's not just a coincidence. If anyone can put an end to the Dark Tide's threat in Septimont, it's her.
Sounds like someone worth meeting. Do introduce me later. I'm curious what kind of person she is. But one thing I'm sure of, she must be a formidable opponent, and a figure to be respected. Like you.
You two share a lot in common, actually. I think you'd get along. I'll reach out to her once we're back. She wasn't able to travel before due to some...
All right. There's probably a bonfire roaring at the encampment by now. We won this battle, but the war is far from over. The road ahead still steeped in blood and thorns. But with you, and everyone who stood beside us, the banner of Septimont will never fall. With the eternal sun as my witness, the name of hero belongs to you all.
What a beautiful ending, my near-perfect protagonist. I must confess, even I didn't see this coming. Should this be your final act? No,
No, allow me this. The quill of fate may be sharp and cold, but still I want to see how far the soul I created can go. After all, it's the stories that sink deepest into the mire that stir the heart most. Don't you think?
It's been a while, Rinesita.
What prey do we hunt this time?
The Trenodian.
Oh, smells so good.